Who wants to get in this shot? I think everybody just crowd around us. Here we go.
I'm a shorty, so I'll just,
So here we are getting ready to pack up because it was pouring rain on us, and bless her heart, but Lotte Verbeek shows up. And who's excited? Because this is the Outlander Southern California fan
That's
group.
right. It's really exciting. I was just saying, it's really exciting to meet everybody behind the Twitter accounts.
You probably know because they probably tweet you 1,000 times a day at 2 in the morning.
That's about right. Yep.
Okay, there. I overestimate.
tweets back, and I appreciate
I
it.
kind of do.
Thank you.
Awesome. So listen, who cares what I have to ask, Lotte? You guys have questions that you've been dying to ask your favorite Outlander star. So here you go. We're gonna go around, okay?
Yeah. Are you going to be returning for? Oh, it's a spoiler.
Spoilers. Kind of hard to really talk about them.
Are you going to return?
If Gayless Duncan were to return, hypothetically,
Imagine
you
if.
would be definitely playing yourself again.
Well,
if.
I guess. I don't know.
What have you been doing on your vacation?
I've been working a lot, actually. New projects. I've got The Last Witch Hunter coming out. So that's going to come out on October 23rd. And so, I've been working a lot, actually. But I love being in LA, and I love, being here. And it's just, the weather is so good, right?
What do you binge watch besides Outlander?
I usually sample a show, and then I kind of move on to the next. I binge watched Ray Donovan, actually.
That is such a good show.
Because I love LA and I love everything that takes place here. So.
She loves LA so much. That's awesome. This is Ask Lotte with the Anglophile channel.
Lotte, so when you coming out drinking with us?
Oh my God. Right now? That is so sweet.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, you did? Oh my God. Well, for me, that will be very easy. One drink and I'm kind of done. Very cheap date. Yeah.
Your little chuckle laugh thing that you do, did you come up with, it freaks me out. It gives it. I get the chills, and it's great. Where did you come up with that? Laugh.
It was in the script. There was a laugh in the script, but I do get kind of giggly quite easily myself. And then, especially after that one drink that I just mentioned, that'll kind of happen.
What's the chuckle laugh? Do it.
It'll come up at some point.
But I really want to make sure that you got those shoes.
What shoes? What shoes?
I mean, me personally, I have quite a few pairs of red shoes. Those specific ones Gayla's wore, I'm not sure if they made it after all the thief hole stuff and all that. But I do have a lot of red shoes myself. I love it. I just love. There's something about red shoes, isn't it?
There for the longest time, and they didn't know what they were going to do with them, but they just really liked them. And then you walked in and went, "Oh no, these are mine." Did it happen that way?
It happened. So we were doing a fitting, and she was telling me that all the costumes are gray and brown and really earthy tones. And I said, okay, I'm cool with that. It's accurate, I guess. But she does need to have red shoes. And she's like, oh my God, stop it right there. So everybody froze. In my memory, everybody froze. And she walks out. She comes back and she's like, look. And she's like, so they've been sitting in the hallway for the longest time. And people just were walking, according to Terry, slightly dramatized, but still walking around them kind of oh, red shoes. I was like, yeah, I'll try them. She's like, oh my God, imagine if they fit. And they fit like a glove.
Cinderella, did you get to keep the shoes?
I didn't take them home. I guess they're still in the studio, but they're after the thieves' hole and after the witch trial. They were really, yeah, and they weren't new to begin with. They were kind of vintage pieces too. So
As a memento, though, don't you like keeping costumes? What would you keep if you could from your?
what I would have done, and I didn't. I would have taken at least one belly. Because the thing is, so I came in every morning for the witch trial. We shot about a week, and I came in every day into the trailer where there was, the lady who was doing an amazing job on the belly, the prosthetic belly. And so every morning I walked in, there was one belly left, because we would use a new belly every day. So that the first day there were like 6 bellies lined up, and it was just such it's so crazy to look at. Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Weird looking 6 bellies.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you'd have taken one, they wouldn't have known.
I know. At the end of the day, I was just, I don't know what was going on. It was quite an intense scene, so I kind of forgot about it.
It's not like they're going to put the belly on another actress.
I don't think so, because they started with a bigger belly and they stuck it on me and they were like, no, this is a bit too much. Like, this is like about 11 months. Let's not go there.
Well, like I told you, it was so realistic when I saw it. I actually thought, is she really pregnant? Because it was just enough of one. I thought, wow, they cast her when she was pregnant. How convenient was that?
They asked me, could you get pregnant for the scene? I was like, Mom, maybe not. And but yeah, no, I mean, they did a really great job, because it's literally 2 hours of lying on your belly, actually. First standing up, then laying on your belly, is gluing it on, but then also putting all the little veins and little freckles and like the skin tones, and that makes it so real. You don't get like a close-up shot, but still at
You could tell wearing it that it felt real to you.
Yeah, and it actually warms up like your skin, and so you actually start holding it. Like, it's really.
Did you get touched a lot? Like, oh, let me touch the belly.
People they want to like sort of see it, but people get really sort of extra respectful when they think you're pregnant. Like, it's just that sense of like, oh, there's a pregnant lady on set. Like, so
I already got one. I get no respect. Okay.
So you had all of these cool costumes at the end, but that's all fit over the belly.
yes.
So
For the big reveal scene, for example, when I rip open the raven dress.
Yeah, was that held together with Velcro?
Because that would have been it would have shown that it was too easy. It needed some force. So after every take, I went back into the room to be like to work on the belly a little, because it got a little dirty after one take. So they would take the little bits of costume off of the belly and sort of touch it up, and then also 2 ladies were holding me together and then stitching it up, and there was like a lot of work, like 5 people in between every take to. Yeah.
The emotion that you went through in that scene was it was so brilliant. I mean, what was it like for you as an actress to just lose yourself in that moment of Galis realizing, well, this is it. I've come back here to change history. I didn't do it, and now I'm going to be burned at the stakes. Spoiler, But I mean, how much were you able to just lose yourself in that moment, in that character?
It's the most brilliant thing to do. I love it. I mean, what I like about Gail is the playfulness and the sort of like facade she's putting up, especially in the beginning of when you get to know her. But when you actually get to know her and what's behind, and really the depth of her and the bravery of her decision, and also her dedication to the cause, that to me is like really getting to the bone of the character. And I love doing that, to actually reveal what's behind everything. So it was just a big gift that I was given, to be able to shoot something like that, to have a character that has both. And so you don't see all of it all at once, but after a while you actually get there. So that was really, really awesome.
The thing I think I was disappointed in so far is that, we didn't see the relationship between you and Dougal. We wanted to see that relationship, because you tell us about it and it's like, wow, we missed out on that. And where's the little addendum? And the reveal to Dougal that he's lost the woman that he loves.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I read the scripts and I knew I was going to be doing like nudity scenes, I was like, so who's the affair with? Who am I going to be in an affair with? So yeah, it's Dougal, but those are not those scenes. So I was like, wow, that's really interesting. So there's dancing naked in the forest, there's a big reveal, that's nudity, and then there's no love scene. It's really interesting. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to, I don't know.
Would you like to have played Claire?
No, honestly, like she is, I can't even imagine anybody else playing her. I mean, she does such a great job. The thing is, though, like she literally works 25 hours a day. Like literally, she doesn't get a breather. Like not in the first season, maybe now she does, but in the second season, but she worked so hard. I personally would have not been here if I had worked that hard. Like, honestly, I don't know what she's made of, but she's completely resilient to that, and I don't know if I could have done it, to be honest.
Besides the emotional aspect to that role, it's so physical, isn't it? I mean, Claire's role is so...
But she was on a horse in the winter, wearing a shift, being really cold, and she never complained, and she just...
It is cold and rainy there, isn't it?
Yeah, this is only...
naked in the cold.
This beautiful LA.
There was no rain. When I did my dancing scene, they wanted to shoot it in February, but and I said I'll do it because I'll be dancing, I'll be warm. But they said no, you don't want to. You're gonna regret that. I'm like, no, I'll be fine. They're like, no, trust us on this.
You had a question?
Yeah, you just mentioned the dance. Was that choreographed or did you improvise?
It was choreographed, yeah. Also because it had to reveal the belly. It was not supposed to reveal certain other things because, I was not wearing a lot. So it was really, we had to come up with something that was, exactly. So it had to be something where you would see the belly for sure, but still, and it had to be animalistic and sexy, but also like a sort of spiritual dance. And it had to contain so many elements. So we worked on that quite a bit.
And much of it seemed to match the dance in the very first episode.
That's right.
Now Gaelis's reveal is done in the courtroom, but in the book, is it done out in the square, out in public?
Well, yeah, I think, they were thinking of that, but you just can't guarantee the privacy of it. And I think ultimately it's better for the scene too, because now it has a very earthy quality. Yes. That's I think far more magical.
Brilliant.
Crowd surfing from the stand out to your barbecue was something to behold.
If you could ask her to say one line, what would it be?
Oh, man.
There are two.
What's the second one?
That's the mark of the devil.
It's the devil's mark.
Hey!
Do you actually have one, or is that?
I don't have one. That was also makeup, yeah.
Brilliant. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming out in the rain. Oh, sweetheart. Do you all love her? You all love her. Okay, excellent.
If you had a barbecue, would you all go?
Yes!
Okay, so this was the highlight of Britweek. Nobody else got this scoop, let me tell you. Thank you so much for joining us.